Yes, right? Okay, yes. So basically, good morning. My name is Officer Eileen, and I am going to talk about ESL by Cambridge. Okay, yes. So basically, Sparta campus is handling ESL, and that is by Cambridge. So we do believe in SME that learning is a step-by-step process. So that's why we design ESL by Cambridge in order for our students first to study ESL and then after go to another program or other programs that we have. Okay, yes. So if you do have questions, please ask me later. So for today, we are going to talk about what is ESL by Cambridge, frequently asked questions by our partners or agents. First, do you only deal with the content related to Cambridge exam in the class? So mainly, they are asking, is this only Cambridge exam basis? Another, can students take the Cambridge official exam while studying ESL by Cambridge? Next, if students enrolled in ESL by Cambridge for 12 weeks or more, can they get a free exam benefit? Because for IELTS, right, if they enroll for 12 weeks, they can get a free exam benefit. Another, how many students apply for Cambridge official exam every year? And the last, why SME ESL by Cambridge, why you study or why you let your students come here and SME AG for ESL by Cambridge, okay? So these are the following questions I'm going to answer for today. So you might wondering, right, why ESL by Cambridge? Why not by IELTS? Why not by TOEFL? Why not by other things? Here is the reason. This is ESL strategy or the strategies of the teachers basically about ESL, and we have Cambridge resources or Cambridge for another term, okay? So we use Cambridge or Cambridge resources for our students. That's why it is ESL by Cambridge, okay? Yes. So basically the first, why SME AG ESL by Cambridge? Because it is standardized. We follow the CFR or CFR, that is the framework in which there is a level, and there is a level, right? And then there is IELTS and the equivalent, so that the student will have, or students will have, it would be easy for our students to transfer or to move in other campuses. So we have our SME level chart, and we are aligned with CAFR, that is the common, the Europe framework or reference. And we have also here our book. You're asking, right, the content is only exam. We have our book A and book B. Book A is basically about the exam. If our students would like to take the real or official test, they would like to get or to have this kind of book. Or some of the students, they are purely they want academic, they choose book A. And they can hit two birds at the same time because they can learn about Cambridge. And if they want to take the real exam, we can also accommodate. Yes, and some of our students are taking the real test. If the student will take the real test, we give more, better, resources, more resources. We give advantage to them because they are going to take the real test. And as for our book B, this is our book B. So the students can choose. On their first day of the class, the teacher will orient. What do you want to do in the class, or what is your purpose in studying English? So if the student will say, I'm gonna take the exam, blah, blah, blah. So they choose this one. But if the students say, I just want to, learn how to survive in other countries, like survival something, so they choose book B. So here is an example. This is for our reading and writing, and this is for our listening and speaking. Yes. So if the student will choose this book, we incorporate or integrate ESL strategy and also the Cambridge exam. So not purely exam in the class. And for our book B, this is our example. For our reading and writing, yes, this is our reading and writing book. So they are going to read this one, then there's vocabulary and expression, and then after, they're going to answer this one. And this one is for our speaking, listening and speaking. The They're gonna listen the conversation and how to respond, and also learn the useful expressions so that they can survive in the real world. Do you have any question about our books? No questions? Okay, let's proceed. So, SMAG has multiple level courses. So we have our ESL by Cambridge. This is our regular student schedule. So the students can have one-to-one listening, speaking, reading, writing, and class discussion. So in class discussion, it is integration of all skills. There will be reading, listening, grammar, vocabulary, and everything, so that they can practice their skills. And we also have our optional classes. If they opt to study, they want to study, and like that. And we have our evening Sparta. Sparta campus is, very strict. Yes, so students will study from morning until the evening. The reason behind that is for our student, to focus on studying. And every Friday, we have CAT level, right? CAT students, they will take exam in the morning. If they cannot pass the test, they cannot go out on Friday. So it means, beginners, they should study more vocabulary, because that is like the basic, right? They have to learn. So we did like that kind of rule. And moving on, we have also our family program, in which, families can, like, if they are family, their children, like from 5 to 12 years old, they have their children, so we can accommodate and we can have the family program. So this is our example of this is our schedule. So in the morning, children and the parents will have their one-to-one classes, and then they will have also their 1-to-4. At 3:05, they will have their optional class, or they will have their premium activity class, and they will have their swimming, cooking, art class, golf, and music. So each day, they will have different activity. If I belong to group A, this is my Monday, this is my Tuesday, Wednesday, like that. So alternate. So the maximum number of students here is 15, and there are 2 teachers. So that, that the children will be learning very well, or like they can also take care well. So this is, and the parents will also have this schedule, somewhat same with their children's schedule, but of course different teacher. And this is their free time, because they need to take care of their children, or they can, if they want to go out and buy something, they can. Yes. And in the evening, they have their vocabulary classes, or they have their discussion class. It depends on the level. We call these children as young learners of English, and this is also patterned to Cambridge. Yes. So young learner, and we have our regular students. So example, these are children, they have their cooking class. So they made something in the class. Yes. And next, so for our students, they are also evaluated weekly. The reason for this, so that the teacher can also focus on their weakness. If they're weak at speaking, or not really good at speaking, they can help, or they can assist their students very well, regardless of the level. So children also, our young learners, they also have to take the exam. But for parents, it's their choice to take or not, no warning. Okay, yes. So example of evaluation. And in our case, we are also having this one. This is also, we applied our students' skill. Like we do this kind of class, and then after they apply this one in their classes. So we have our Sparta Modified EOP class. So EOP class is during evening Sparta, and this is only a 4-week program. This is the example of the calendar. So this is our 7th batch. So they started last Monday. So these are their following activities in the class. Their main purpose of this is for them to practice their speaking and, interaction skill, because students are very shy, right? Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so students are very shy rather, so they need to practice with a group. So EOP, yeah. Basically, this is their schedule. Yeah, schedule. So that from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they have a class. Thursday, they will eat lunch in cafeteria or in dining area, or they can eat out. So it's their choice. And then today, so they will go to 7D Mango Factory at 1:20. So that is what we call field trip. So that they can also practice their English, they can talk, they can hear, and they can see something different than the usual. This is our schedule. So this is only for 4 weeks. And after that one, they will have their culmination or the giving of their certificate. As you can see, they have their graduation, like culmination or completion ceremony. If they finish the 4-week course, they will receive a certificate and they will have their own graduation ceremony. Yes. So this is example of our like 7D classes and yeah, example of activity in the class. And so much for that. Basically, we choose or screen out students with no absences in both regular and Sparta classes. And next, no admin and academic warning. Yes, so it means if you don't have this kind of things, you can be an EOP student. So previously we've got 10, now we got 14, and later more if the feedback, yeah. But basically the students really like it and they really apply for it because there's no fee. It's for free. Yes. Only they need to pay for the entrance fee, something like that. But we choose places, yeah, which not really costly. Anyway, yes, so that is for our EOP. And actually, yes, ASL by Cambridge is globally accepted because, yes, we have our own testing venue. This is our testing venue. And this exam is valid for a lifetime. So, but we don't give free exams to our students. If they will stay here for 12 weeks and they want to take the real test, and then they will inform the office, we provide more like resources, we help them, we guide them, or we counsel them. So what they need to do, like this, like that. Because ESL is not same as like IELTS, that they have to pay more for ESL by Cambridge. So that's why we don't provide free exams, unlike before. Okay? Yes. So do you have any questions? No questions. Okay. Yes. So the official Cambridge test takers from 2015 until now, we have higher number of students. So this coming November, we will have 2 students. Yeah, we'll take the exam, and then other days we'll also have. Yes, so it needs increasing number because Cambridge exam is valid for a lifetime. There's no expiration. There's no only 2 years, something like that, unlike the other exam. So they take Cambridge. And yes, how to register for the exam. So the first thing that they have to do is just prepare this following things: their passport, scan, just the scan copy, and their picture, and also the registration form. Next is they can have this one and they need to pay in cash, and this is only the payment. Yes, unlike for IELTS or other exam, it's quite costly or expensive, but as for Cambridge, it's not really. And this one, the step 3, they can get their COE. This is the certificate of entry 2 weeks before the exam, or sometimes during the test. The examiner will bring it and give it to them directly. Yes, do you have any question? No question? Okay, yes. So, why SME ESL by Cambridge? Because basically it is standardized. SME has multiple level of courses, so students can interact with different nationality, even with different courses. And you can re-evaluate students weekly. Yes, that's a very good thing because we can know what is their weak point or where are we going to, help them. And applied skills, and that is globally accepted. Okay, so that's why ESL by Cambridge. Do you have any question? Why you guys are so silent?
Silent.
Yes, very silent.
Research thì thường học viên phải apply thêm trước 2 tháng lận cơ. Tại vì có chứng chỉ trọn đời và cái thời gian xử lý hồ sơ rất là lâu. Cho nên thông thường á, đối với các bạn mà học ESL 3 tháng thì em hay khuyến khích các bạn, nếu các bạn có nhu cầu lấy một cái chứng chỉ tiếng Anh trọn đời thì bởi vì trường mình follow theo giáo trình Cambridge và hàng tuần các bạn phải làm theo đề của Cambridge á. Nên em vẫn khuyến khích đối với các bạn nào mà đăng ký học ESL trên khoảng tầm 12 tuần thì nên apply thi Cambridge. Và Cambridge thì không giống như IELTS, tại vì Cambridge thì theo trình độ nào thì thi theo đề đó và mình sẽ đóng tiền theo cái phí của đề đó thôi. Ví dụ CAT là bao nhiêu tiền, BET là bao nhiêu tiền, FCA là bao nhiêu tiền thì không có giống như IELTS. IELTS không biết chữ nào hay là 9 chấm thì cùng một đề với nhau và cùng một giá tiền. Và IELTS thì chỉ có thời hạn sử dụng trong 2 năm. Nhưng mà đa phần thì các bạn Việt Nam vẫn chọn là học ESL làm bước tìm đề để chuyển sang IELTS. Thì 2 tháng trước thì mình có 2 bạn là giáo viên dạy tiếng Anh thì các bạn qua đây học ESL nhưng mà cấp độ cũng cao là CAE, tương đương khoảng 6.5 IELTS để các bạn làm trong cái công tác giảng dạy tiếng Anh tại trường của các bạn. Thì cái mức độ đa dạng và cái trình độ ESL của trường tức là dạy từ rất thấp cho đến cao cấp luôn, tức là tương đương với mức độ CAE, tương đương với cấp độ khoảng là C2, tức là thấp nhất thì mình sẽ có A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2.
Tức là những bạn nào làm giáo viên mà
Đúng rồi, họ
cần cái bằng,
cần bằng cấp và họ muốn nâng cao thêm cái kỹ năng giảng dạy nữa thì họ có thể đăng ký vào bên này. Thì trường có từ cấp độ thấp cho đến cấp độ cao luôn.
Dạ không yêu cầu phải IELTS học tốt rồi chị.
Nếu mà mình hiện tại chưa có câu hỏi gì thắc mắc thì
có kết quả của hai cái bạn người Việt đấy chưa chị?
Để chị phải kiểm tra lại thử nha, mình chắc có rồi đó, khoảng 2 tháng trước. Thực ra là hai bạn đăng ký khóa học C1.
How about you feedback for two Vietnamese students?
Who, sir?
Helen and
Oh, Helen, your students?
I just introduced.
Helen. Yeah, they were quite good and their speaking is really awesome and I got their test result. They got, yeah, I will give it to you. Yes, yeah, I got it yesterday. Yeah, so actually their skills really amazing. They participated even the EOP classes and they actually like it because they can communicate with different nationality. Because for EOP we choose from different nationality. According to, for example, there are a lot of Koreans, so we choose just 2 or 3 and other nationalities so that they have also a chance. And in their skills, yes, they are very open-minded. They really studied very hard, and indeed, they did a great job in the exam. Helen and Sharon. Yes.
Do you remember the level?
They are B2 here. They're FCE students. Yes. And even Sharon can get the CAE, but she chose to stay in B2
B2
or FCE. Yes. C1 is CAE and B2 is FCE. So they choose to stay in that level because they are gonna take the real test for FCE. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bây giờ mình sẽ di chuyển tham quan phòng học một xíu rồi mình sẽ